5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we are live with Channel 19 News.
Hey guys, we're gonna get started with all new Wolverine today. This comic is up to issue number 5, so just keep that under your hats, people. Written by Tom Taylor and art by David Lopez and David Navarrete. So as we all know, or may not know, Logan, as you know and love him, Wolverine, he died last year. He's still dead. And so now Laura Kinney, his clone, is a female clone. She has taken on the mantle of Wolverine. She now, for the first time ever, is wearing the points and the deal and the yellow and all that good stuff. She was created by the Facility. Obviously, they were trying to make a man Wolverine, but for some reason, like, they just couldn't make it happen. So, like, they had to settle for a female Wolverine. They did. They made her. Her name is X-23, generally speaking, but not anymore now. She's just known as the Wolverine. She has 2 instead of 3 claws, and she also has a toe claw that pops out. And the Facility also created some sort of killing scent, a trigger scent, and if they put that on anybody or anyone, her eyes go red, and she'll just, like, berserk out and fucking murder everybody.
Even if it's her mom?
Even if it's her mom, even though she's a clone, she didn't really have a mom, but yes, even if it's her mom. And she did actually kill her surrogate mom. So, and she was a prostitute for a minute. It's a whole thing, whatever.
What's the story about?
Okay, so moving on, we have Laura Kinney as the Wolverine, and she is in Paris, and she foils this assassination attempt by taking a bullet literally to the head, and she ends up finding out that the person who was trying to assassinate this man was a clone of herself. So we have a clone within a clone within a clone, and she has met the other clones, the sisters. There's a few clones of her, although they don't have a mutant healing factor. Alchemax Genetics was trying to create some new assassin-type people, and yeah, they're trying to make more of her. It didn't happen, so these chicks they can't feel pain, but they don't have the regeneration factor or anything like that, and they're dying. So it's a whole thing. Laura Kinney must help her clones get to the bottom of the mystery. Are they full of shit? Is Alchemax Genetics full of shit? Nobody knows. We'll find out. My favorite scenes in this comic is where we have guest appearances. Tom Taylor is doing a great job of being inclusive with other fun guests popping in. One of my favorite scenes was with Taskmaster. If you don't know about Taskmaster, he has like the ability to visually memorize what you do and see your patterns, so he can fight you, and then like you can't beat him because he already knows like everything. He can mimic you. There was a really great scene with Taskmaster in this that was very memorable. He gets his knees shot out. It's a lot of fun. And then we also have Doctor Strange making an appearance. Doctor Strange, I'll be talking about in another episode. He shows up. It's a lot of fun. There was one really great moment in this comic where he's like, wow, you've like learned to control it, you know, like unlike Logan, you've learned to figure this out, and that's scary. And she says something to the effect that like, yeah, I know I'm really awesome. I'm sure there's a lot of like internet fanboys that are like really bummed on me. And so I love the meta thing about how, you know, I'm sure there's a bunch of guys out there that are like, oh, you're not a female Wolverine, stupid. So that was really fun. I love the meta stuff. The thing that I really love about this comic is that, you know, I met Laura Kinney when she came out. Like, I bought the issue where she came out. It was in NYX. It was like one of my favorite weirdo comics that nobody cares about for some reason. And she's come such a long way from there. Like, I'm really proud of her. And I feel like I've never really gotten to know her that well in the comic books. And in this title, her character is evolving a whole lot more. We get to see her a whole lot more. And she feels like her own character versus like an afterthought, versus like just a clone of Logan. You know, it's all about the Logan show. You know, now that he's gone, she can shine. And she's doing a really great job. I really enjoy it. The art is fucking killing it for me. I mean, I love these Davids, the 2 Davids that are working on this. They're just doing a fantastic job. They're totally killing it. And the one thing that I can say, my favorite thing about this issue or this series versus the rest of the X-Men series is the fact that this is a story from the get-go. Like when you read issue number 1, it sets up this really great mystery. You know it's going to be action, adventure, like all the stuff going on, like who trusts who. And a lot of the other comic books, you kind of don't know where it's going. And that's the thing about comic books, is sometimes they go fucking nowhere. Okay, a lot of times they go nowhere. And it's really nice to get into a comic where you know that there's going to be a beginning, middle, and an end. So yes, Go check out the Wolverine, all new Wolverine, starring Laura Kinney. This comic has it all. It has action, romance, mystery, monsters, sisters, blood, death, explosions, and even a lot of humor. She's also, fun fact, dating young Angel, so that's a whole other bag of cats. We'll get into that later. So if you're ready to get into comics, you want to dive into the new Marvel line, check out my other 2 reviews that may already be out or not. I don't know yet, but we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange and the Vision as well.